Hello and welcome back to another video. This is a live stream. Basically, I've got the Sega Mega Drive Everdrive inserted in the system. So if you want to choose a game for me to play for 5 to 15 minutes, then be sure to let me know in the comments section. Unfortunately, we've got the sound going off in the background there. I'll turn that down. Hopefully it won't be coming over the audio. So I've stuck Paperboy on to start. Very much a nostalgic game to me, this one. I remember going to my local youth club and playing the Commodore 64 version, and people would actually fight over whose go it was next on this particular game. It was pretty revolutionary to me because we didn't have a computer. In fact, I think all we had was a Pong machine. Oh dear, ran into a Ready Patrol car. Boxhead, there he is, sat on his arse. So yeah, I think I had a Pong machine at the time, so Paperboy seemed really advanced. And it was a fantastic game. I'm pretty sure back in the day I really struggled to get anywhere past the initial assault course. But it was definitely a tense experience playing at the local youth club. Especially bearing in mind, you could end up with a bloody nose over whose go it was next. Come on, deliver it to someone. And you put it through the window and they won't take delivery no more. These bullies, go on, have it. So it's not a bad conversion on the Mega Drive. I think the Commodore 64 version was probably better. Oh dear, I've crashed on the assault course. That's not the best. Not the best of plays there. So it looks like we've lost quite a few customers. If you can read Japanese, that says lost customers. So those wanting to learn the language. And that says Tuesday. So that's how accustomed I am with this game. Oh. So I don't know how the sound's coming across, but certainly the bass line on this game, which is basically all the soundtrack is, pretty decent, pretty respectable. Take that, kid, in your Ray Jog car. I always like the way that you would fire papers at the people who hadn't subscribed to the actual, I suppose it would be news agents, but ooh, get lost. That's what the map says. Oh, it's close to, oh yes, go on, burglar. Oh, they're not going to take the paper now to smash the window. They're not to know that I was trying to stop a burglary. So here we're on the test course. I'll try and do it this time. Oh no. So someone argued that's a bit dodgy collision detection. Most of my paperwork experience pre-1990s is probably on the Xbox Live Arcade version, so I presume that's a pretty faithful port. I was ranked pretty highly on the actual leaderboards in the world on that at one point. I don't know how I stand now, but yeah, pretty cool conversion. Worth playing if you want to play Paperboy. I think probably the Xbox Live version is better than the Mega Drive version. Oh dear, ran into a beetle. That's not good. That's not good. So, like I say, if anybody wants to suggest a game to play, feel free. I'll stick it on and I'll play it from 5, 15 minutes, whatever. See how we get on. I mean, some games are stinkers, some games are absolute classics. It's certainly not all AAA titles on the Mega Drive. Oh, ran into the car there. Never good. Never good as a Paperboy to run into a car. I mean, you're on a pretty low wage to begin with. Then when you run into a car, bear in mind you're probably not going to have insurance. It's going to become costly. So here we go on the assault course. Ooh, just whipped by that. I've got to try and make it this time. Just try and keep face. Oh, we're so close. I love the music when you end as well. That's what this game's all about, that music at the end. So I think we've lost a few subscribers there. Lost subscribers, that means. But delivered to everyone else. So I think is that Wednesday, Thursday? Oh, I've lost track of the days. One less customer, as he says. Oh no. Well, I don't know what kind of car that is, but it's not helped me in the slightest running into it. Watch out for them cats. Workmen, they're a problem. There's another person unsubscribed. Breakdancing. Oh no, straight to the skateboarder. I think that's game over. I believe that's game over. So we'll see if anyone suggested a game yet or not. Christ knows how you find out if they have. I mean, it's all very, when you're doing this live streaming thing, you don't really know what it's actually outputting like. I don't even know if I'm using the right microphone, if you can even hear the sound, anything like that. It's all basically trust, just trusting it's working correctly. So, well, I can't see anything in terms of comments. So, as I say, if anybody wants to see a particular game on the Mega Drive, just let me know, and I'll stick it on for you. I'm not guaranteeing I'll be able to play it to any sort of degree of decency, but I shall certainly do my best. So it looks like I've got a couple of comments. Paperboy 2, fun game if not for chucking papers at random stuff. So that's Mike. That's with Paperboy 2. I've definitely got it. Got them all in there. I don't know if that was released in Japan. I don't know if that was released in Japan. I don't think it was. I'm gonna look for the American version. Hopefully it's on here. I mean, I don't. NOPQR. It's not here. It's definitely released in Europe. I know that for certain. I didn't set up the files on this Everdrive. It just came to me like this. There it is, Paperboy 2. I've no idea about this, to be honest. I think after the first Paperboy, that was it. I was all paperboard out. Tension. So I don't know if we need a bit more sound. I feel like we need a bit more sound. That's it. So we've got unisex here, boy and girl. I'm going to be paper girl. Why not? Go for it. Easy Street, of course. I look at paper. Whoa, we've got, whoa, double-sided. Whoa. I don't know if they accept delivery in the garage. Yeah, this is pretty insane, isn't it? I've never played this before. Whoa. Yeah, take your trash out. There's your paper. We've got about 5 copies. Whoa, shopping trolley. That's not a shopping trolley. That's a Pink Floyd pig. Yeah, this is a bit random, this game. I just look like I'm going to get through one day here. I think this side road is probably the safest to stay on. Anything beyond that is just pure danger. Oh, struggling to get any deliveries made on this street. Could this be the test course? What's happening now? Whoa, hello. I don't know where I'm going now. Whoa, hello. No, the other side, that's it. So yeah, I see they tried to mix it up by making it multi-sided. Oh, car landed on his head. That's unfortunate. We'll get some more papers. Oh, sorry about your window. Oh yes, finally made the delivery. Oh, got jump as well. Oh, it's probably best not to use that jump move too much. Oh man, I've been fired already. This is absolutely atrocious. It's my first day. Give me a bit of leeway, surely. Somebody's replied on Google Plus, are you going to watch? No. Well, you know, I can't blame them, definitely not. So yeah, I think that's Paperboy 2. I don't know what more I can say other than to press the button there and move on to something else. So like I say, if there's anything you want me to see me play, then just let me know. Mark says it's Paperboy 2 is brutally tough. It requests Hellfire. Yes, definitely a good game. Yeah, I like Hellfire. The music, oh man. I'm pressing all the wrong buttons there in excitement. Yeah, I think this was one of the first shoot 'em ups that I got for the Mega Drive when I got back into it, probably 2008, 2009. And the soundtrack, pretty amazing, to be honest. I don't know what justice it'll do it up here, but when you got it downstairs on my speakers with like 12-inch bass speakers in each port, pretty amazing. I'm just going to go to options to make sure rapid fire's on. Can be a bit of a problem. Playing on easy, probably the best, to be honest. So here we go. It's got 4 different ways to fire, as I'm sure you know. I've heard a lot of people say you can get away with just using diagonal all the way. I've never experienced that myself. That's the bomb move, so that's the wrong thing to use straight away. I'll try not to interrupt the soundtrack too much with the sound of bullets. Yeah, love it. Love it. Never completed this game. I think if you give it enough playtime, you would do well on it. I'm not saying I've not played it for a considerable amount of time already. I have sunk some hours into this. This game always brings back to me happy memories. I remember this lad come round, my friend's an electrician, and he brought sort of workmate round. And I was CRT in the living room at the time, and he was sort of taking the piss a bit out of me. Let me just turn the soundtrack down a bit, might be a bit loud. He was sort of taking the piss out of me. He was telling about how great he was at Call of Duty and all this and all that. And I said, here we go. I said, you see how far you get on this game, mate? You see how much of a game you are. And he put this on, and he must have been away to talk for about half an hour. He was played for half an hour. He couldn't get off the first level. And it's not easy, don't get me wrong. It's, he was really determined to try and beat it. He was gutted. They couldn't, you know, go straight through it first hand of the joypad as it would be. Much like many shoots, it's all about memorisation. And of course, often being in the right place at the right time greatly helps. I do like these 16-bit shooters though. Not that I'm not a fan of the more modern sort of era stuff, but to me there's a special something about these 16-bit shooters. Oh! Yeah, I mean, I would recommend playing these games while sober. Probably going to be a little bit of a struggle now. Hell, that's half the fun sometimes in these shooters, the recovery. I noticed recently on YouTube there's actually channels that just, oh no, make videos about recovery. This is a terrible performance. I must redeem myself immediately. Oh no! Or blame Mike for recommending the shooter. Marty's been thinking about doing something similar to this himself, because the camera doesn't like to cooperate anymore. That and many games I'm bad at, so I won't be able to make it through many of them. I might try eventually though. I think you're seeing that right here, Mike. This is, oh dear. I mean, I think a lot of it comes down to actually, you know, playing the games a bit before making a video, which is what I like to do. I know people like Steve Benway or whatever just like to go out there and just play it the first time, but I like to get myself a bit accustomed to them. Now, I've played this game a lot in the past, but certainly not for a while. Now, I suppose you could argue that alcohol does actually slow down your reaction speed. I don't think I'll make much odds, to be honest. I mean, if you avoid the bullets, you're doing alright, but... Go on, give me that power. I'm a little droid thing, that'll help. It all helps, every little helps. The same Tesco. But the music in this, oh, absolutely stonking, honestly. I would listen to this on the way to work, no doubt. I think I actually missed with that. It's not going to help me out. Oh, sorry about that, it's the phone. I've got a new phone since the last time the phone interrupted me. Well, I guess it's loud. I'm hoping that droid thing's going to do most of the damage because I seem to be making a terrible job on this. Come on, baby. Come on. Yes, come on. That's what we needed. Just boost us up a bit there. Now they're coming. I think this is where the game initially really impressed me. Just all of a sudden, kind of like a little bit more manic. And when you were doing it right, it felt so much more strategic. I mean, God knows if you can even hear me, to be honest. I've got it cranked up a little. You can't help it. You just can't help it. Got it. Yeah, toe plan shooter. I think they have this down my local chip shop, to be honest. Oh no. Ooh. I'm still going. Pretty slow now though, you can really feel the difference. This is the last life. Yeah, like Mike says, I mean, it is difficult to be good at a game instantly. But that's the beauty of games, they're all that slight bit different. You know, they don't always control exactly the same. Oh, dear me. So we've died. Miserable death there. Smart said, I've ever played on Deadline. Yeah, I have. It is pretty difficult. I'll stick it on. It's just me and Mike's show, really, at the minute, which is fine. I'm not bothered. We are on Deadline. Yeah, the thing that always sticks in my mind about on Deadline, this is kind of weird. This is probably how I kind of work, but M. I'm not really good at the alphabet. ST. Yeah, I'm getting the wrong end here, aren't I? I'll look stupid if I'm not now. LMNOP. I do look stupid, yeah. Oh dear, no. What am I even looking for? I forgot now. Bloody hell. Undeadline, you. I was in the right place before, wasn't I? Yeah, the thing that sticks in my mind about this game is MSX One to Go, Richard. He always says to me about Twinkle Towers that he bought this game instead of Twinkle Towers at the same time it was released. And he kind of wishes he bought Twinkle Towers, but I don't know. I mean, Twinkle Towers is a classic game and it goes for ridiculous money now, but this doesn't seem like a bad title either. I think what a lot of people fail to appreciate now is that because we've got the resources to buy as many games as we want, you don't really get that factor of really enjoying a game by just spending all your time playing it. I mean, I often think that people have back in the day lists. I don't think I'd want to go for a back in the day list because back in the day I had some pretty terrible games, but I made the most of them and I enjoyed them and I found, you know, part of them to enjoy and get something out of it. So here we go. I can't imagine this will be any better than the Hellfire playthrough, to be honest. Wrencher, do we want that on or off? Option, shot, shield. I should put it on normal. It's a bit cheap put on easy, isn't it? Oh my! This has gone for the Technosoft Thunder Force. I mean, Elemental Master is probably. We've got a shield here. What was this other maneuver? Elemental Master is probably my favourite sort of game like this. We must have a life bar. I feel like I took a hit there. I'm liking the soundtrack. Right, I've hit the option. So I think knowing the actual power-up scheme is probably advantageous here. Oh, I feel I have been, yes, been knocked down there. So let's carry on again. I think avoid 'em up is probably as close to a shoot 'em up as we want to be there. Oh Jesus, leave me alone. I'm struggling. Oh, I'm struggling, I'm dead. Well, Mike, if you play along while watching this, I reckon you're probably doing better than me. I mean, this is one of the most pitiful performances I've ever seen. So we've got the fire. I feel more confident with that. Oh, I took a hit though. What's this shield? Does that take... I don't know if the shield is helping. No, I don't think the shield's helping me there. So I think they might have actually sorted out the comment section on this live stream, and now I can just go on the Google Plus thing. So there we go, that was on deadline. Like I say, the thing is, especially when you've got the Everdrive, I will continue bolstering, we'll try a different level, but when you've got the Everdrive, you can just flick between any game you like. You never really give stuff the actual time it deserves. It's like, I'm sure anyone who uses emulators can appreciate, it's too easy to change game. When you have the actual cartridge or whatever, or certainly for me, you know, well, maybe I'm lazy and just can't bother to change the game, but certainly stick at them a lot more. I'm going to go for the options, see what we've got there. So here we are in the cemetery. Whoa, I'm liking those effects. Spirits rising from the graves. Noticing a bit of a frame rate issue. The more stuff we get on the screen, but well, let's face it, I'm dead already. Yeah, this is pretty brutal, this game is. I don't think it's quite as accessible as Elemental Master. I don't know if that's because I'm playing bad or it's just... Oh, my word. This is not good. So continue, but my word. What a struggle. What's good in power control? It's the axes. Probably the axes. Get them blue things out of the way straight away. No. Game over. And indeed it is game over there. So Mark says, speaking in the comments, you don't know why he's forced to use, I presume it means YouTube. I couldn't even get the whole comment on the page, on the Google Plus thing. Yeah, it's completely stupid. I don't know why you can't just choose Google Plus and, you know, forget about YouTube. It goes to, you know, so it'd be easier for people like me streaming on a rubbish computer just to have one thing open. So Mark's don't know why he's using the crappy live comments box, yet you and some of us seem to have the normal way of commenting here below the video. I've done everything. I can't think of the switch of it, but I can't do it for no good reason. Yeah, I've no idea. I don't know. I don't even know how it works like it does. But yeah, it seems ridiculous, really, how they can't get it to work perfectly. I can't see how it's any more than like some algorithms and whatever else. If you're you know, someone who works with these computers and things, I'm sure it's pretty simple to do. You know, it's amazing they've not got it right at this point. I don't know why you have to have YouTube open to read the comments. Why they don't just come through to Google or whatever else. That's kind of ironic, isn't it? I actually own this game and it won't work on my Everdrive, but I'm sure I've played this on the Everdrive before. I'm going to press reset. That's weird, isn't it? That's weird how it's come up with the Sega logo now. Yes, it wouldn't load straight from the boot up. That's weird. This is why I just don't like using the Everdrive. I just take it to my friend's house, to be honest. I just use my real cartridges at home. I think as much as it's almost perfect or whatever else, it's just not 100% as certain to work as a real cartridge. Oh dear. You know, you just have these niggling faults. This doesn't last forever, this. I could ever get one of them. Commandeering one of those. I think you can actually get off this if I can get it down low enough. The thing is, if you hang around, the enemies just don't stop coming. This is a cracking game. I think this is highly underrated on the Mega Drive. A lot of people say, oh, it's not the same as the arcade. Yes, because it is actually an improved version of the arcade game. It was actually a revised version of the arcade game that is this game. So, oh no, I was so close as well. Again, just a terrible display of gameplay. Oh my, I think I'm going to die before I even complete the first level. Come on. Yeah, I know they're coming now. Forget them. They can stick to themselves. I'm finishing the first level at least. Yeah, I think this is a cracking version of the Mega Drive. The thing was, I had Taito Arcade Classics 2 on the PS2. And, you know, it's fantastic. Real arcade version. But it was in 480i. And if you're in Powerland and you're a fan of the gun lines and the SCART leads, you realise that 480i is actually pants. It is literally rubbish. Oh no, come on, give me your balloon. There's a multiple amount of things you can fly on here. That thing there takes ages to get anywhere. Now, I've known this too many times. Don't rush out there because the bats will kill you. But very addictive. I think when you look back at the Japanese Mega Drive and its history of games, Taito were really important. A lot of the classic games in the beginning were from Taito. They were pretty supported the Mega Drive pretty well, and this is definitely one of them. This is a game that I would have heard a lot about with the Amiga version, to be honest. I may have played the Master System version at some point. I don't know by then if, you know, I discovered things like Super Mario Bros. 3, so this sort of pales in comparison, I guess. They're a pain in the neck, them things there. Absolutely. This is a lot better when you've got something to stand on. Unfortunately. Sorry about that phone again. Oh. Game over. So, who knows? Maybe it's someone requesting a different game. So I have got a new phone, but it makes noises, and I don't know what it is. I was in the supermarket. It's actually my girlfriend asked me if she's booked tickets to a comedian called Darren Walsh. He's got the same name as me. Obviously, we did watch some of his videos earlier, and he is pretty funny, to be honest. Let me just see if I can think of this joke. Right, that's it, right. I've deleted all of the German phone numbers from my phone now, my mobile, so it's officially hands-free. It seemed funny earlier, honestly. I don't know if it's lost its appeal. I've lost my glass. I don't know if it's still the Me and Mike show. We have got another comment. It's Stu Row. It says, "Why, hello. Hello, Stu. How are you doing? Suggest a game." I'll just keep picking random ones. Don't listen to Mike, though. He keeps picking games I can't bloody play. Well, that's most of them, so... I'll tell you what, we'll try Alien Soldier. Used to love this. I had this, the PAL version. Don't know if I should reveal this tower or not about Alien Soldier. This is pretty shameful, to be honest. I don't know. Let me sort of there and think about it. Alien Soldier. Used to be a video shop in the town where I was originally from. And they hired out Mega Drive games and they sold them. They had CDI, Super Nintendo, NES, that kind of thing. Perhaps had some Master System, I don't know. And they had an Alien Soldier in the cartridge port of a Mega Drive set up on a television. And I discovered that if you pulled out a cartridge on a Mega Drive, it would continue to play even though the cartridge had been pulled out. So I'll leave the story there. You imagine the rest. That's as far as I'll go. But yeah, this is cracking. This is cracking. If you don't play it on super hard, you can only go so far. Well, this is a brilliant game. So I'll try and see what I can do. Back in the day, I went all the way through this on super easy, which is how you need to learn this game. And then I cracked it on super hard as well. Some of the levels in this just brilliant, absolutely brilliant. In terms of the Mega Drive, this was pushing it to the limits. You know, graphically, absolutely incredible. You don't really want it. It is almost a battle of boss battles. So here we go, it's the first boss. Unfortunately, I don't seem to have a big thrust move. Oh, remember the controls at all, that's it. I got it. Now you're on a time limit here, so we've only got 118 to beat this boss. As you can see, it takes quite a bit of firepower to actually destroy it. And it's all about dodging. I believe this game's available on the PS2 as some sort of treasure collection. But I definitely recommend checking it out. I had no issues with selling it because it's probably a game that I spent a serious amount of time playing. I think I pretty much got everything you can get out of Alien Soldier at the time. Where's he gone? Has he come back? Hey? Where's he gone? I've only got 30 seconds to kill you. Get here. Whether I'm going to destroy this now, it's questionable. We've got 20 seconds left. Oh no. 13 seconds. Uh-oh, and I'm low on health. He's going to scream. It's getting tense now. Oh, and he got me rather than me getting him. Game over. You only get one life. That's all you get. It's disappointing how this comments thing doesn't work better. It would be so much easier if it worked better. Playing is wants me to play. Right, okay. We've got Mike asked for Soul Dice and Stuart asked for Teenage Mutant Ninja Hero Turtles. Yeah, you can't beat Turtles. Brilliant. So let's first of all, is that newest? Let's look for newest first. Who's chose first? That's the question. Kasuma Gamers, this is kind of that's the first sub boss in Alien Soldier. Honestly, when you play it a bit, you got to really you got to really play it. Right, we've got Mike suggesting slap fight, soldiers, and we've got plenty going on. Mike said he could join me in the hangout thing and do a commentary if you wanted. You can do. I've no idea how you would sort all of that out. That would. I think you could. Yeah, I've seen other people do it. Obviously, I was on a podcast that did that kind of thing. I've never done that. Yeah. I suppose the only problem was I wouldn't be able to hear you unless I had headphones. I haven't got headphones. Yeah, I think it's probably something I'd have to do in a future time, because now I think we'll go straight away to Slap Fight Mega Drive, because what you find is, yes, you've got two different modes of play here. The original Slap Fight and Slap Fight Mega Drive. I think Slap Fight Mega Drive is the superior version. Great game though. One I've passed up on several times in the past. I'm going to take the speed because this ship is as slow as you would not believe. It's not too bad now, but I'm not sure how I feel about Slap Fight. I think it's got its place in history, but in terms of today, I don't find it to be all that remarkable. We've got the wing car up there, so we'll go for that, but obviously slows me down a fair amount, so side shot now. Or as soon as you get hit, obviously blows everything up. Again, another game with a fantastic soundtrack in Mega Drive. I don't know what kind of price this goes for now. I'm thinking probably about £150. Certainly more than I would be willing to spend on any sort of Mega Drive game. So are we coming up to a boss? It looks like we are. I'm getting some strong connection with Veritex there. It's all about speed up, really. No, come on, give me a star. Oh, I've run into it again. In the options, you can choose the Mega Drive version of. Oh my god! I can't believe you're suggesting aquatic games. I will play it, definitely. I'm going to aquatic games straight away after this. Oh god, I remember buying aquatic games and really hoping for the best. But what I actually received was not the best. It was. So I think I've already done what you said there, Mike. So yeah, you can choose between the original Slap Fight and Slap Fight Mega Drive. I think if you bought the actual game, you would stick at it, and there's probably a really shit hot game behind the scenes there. I'm going to go to aquatic games. God, I'll tell you what, this was one of the most bloody disappointing games that I bought back in the Mega Drive era. This is why when people have these back in the day lists, I just think, no, I wouldn't want my back in the day list. It's almost kind of embarrassing, some of the games I had, this included. So the first event's pretty easy. James Pond, he just stinks of Amiga. He just stinks of the Amiga. Absolutely stinks of it. we're going for the aquatic games. We're not messing about. Right, I don't even know what the buttons are here. I'm hoping it's A and B. I am pressing. Come on, A and B. Come on, you bastards. You can do something here to get further on. Why are we not catching him up? I'm pressing as hard as I can. Come on, where is he? Oh well, he's beat me, isn't he? Too slow. I'm ready for an asthma attack. Please, God. Oh, sponsored by Penguin. You know, you look at video games today, what's the chance of them getting sponsored by Penguin? You know, you've got to get someone bigger than that. Come on, where's that green one gone? No, jump. Aquatic. Come on, James. Come on, James. Run. Ah! It's probably a relief I'm not going to win this race, because I tell you what, it's a really annoying event. We have to keep passing the beach ball from side to side, and it goes on for hours. Failed to qualify. So we're going to go for the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Skeleton Crew. Oh, Mike. I had Skeleton Crew, the PAL version, which wouldn't play properly at 60 Hz. Did sell it, but it seems to be pretty sought after game these days. So, yeah, we'll have to keep it low on the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles front, because it is generally a pretty easy game. I say that, I mean, after a few drinks. Probably won't be able to get past the first level. So, Return of the Shredder is what was known as in Japan. Okay, let's not even talk about speech samples. I mean, which turtle would you choose back in the day? It would definitely be a toss between Leonardo and Donatello for me. Kind of weird that all this time later I still remember all the names of the turtles. You name a colour, I know the name. Orange, Michelangelo. Blue, Leonardo. Purple, Donatello. Red, Raphael. And I'm not even a fan of the, you know, I don't collect the toys or anything like that. I don't collect the videos or nothing, but it's just, you know, to me, the turtles, I was there when the turtles were new. It was awesome. They were cool. The Turtles arcade game. Oh, so many memories. Go on holiday playing that with my stepdad, obviously, because obviously he had the money. All I was like some weird coin collection hung around my neck in some strange thing that I planned to arcade machines. But you want to get far on the Turtles, you need your parents' help. And, luckily, I used to play this quite a bit with my stepdad, so. God, I love the beat 'em up era and 16-bit stage. So many to choose from on the Mega Drive. I'm gonna get out of the way of that exploding barrel. Foot soldiers. I mean, Konami, they came to the Mega Drive pretty late. It would have been interesting to see how far they would do in advance if they came there a bit earlier. These were annoying. Laser Lips. Actually, the first singles I bought on 45 records, you know, the singles was Turtle Power and MC Hammer Prey. And the only reason I bought MC Hammer Prey was because on the B side was, you know, Hammer Time, which was a big hit at the time, I guess. So yeah, I had to put MC Hammer Prey and Turtle Power. Turtle Power. It was good at the time, trust me. I think I've still got those records at my parents' house. Yeah, I think I spent like a week's wages on those at the time. Yeah, I always remember the Turtles because a friend of mine, he'd been to America and he brought back a pirate VHS of the Turtles movie. And back in those days, like things that came out in America or Japan, it was years till it came out over here. So, you we were watching the Turtles movie a good 12 months before it was in the cinemas here. So even though it was like some badly recorded camcorder footage in the cinema, we used to watch it about 20 times. Fantastic film. You can actually watch it on YouTube in high quality. The original Turtles movie. Well worth checking out if you're a fan of it and you've watched it in the 90s. Really is a big nostalgia buzz. I was amazed how much I remembered. And it still holds up today, I think. It's probably better than the new Turtles movie, in all honesty. I don't like the way they've gone with the design of the characters and that. Too many foot soldiers. The only thing missing from this game was like a Golden Axe charge attack. Yeah, I mean, I've got a big connection with Turtles. Like, I got the original Game Boy game. That was the first game I ever bought with my own money on the Game Boy. And then a friend of mine got Turtles 2 on the Game Boy Japanese, and I just couldn't wait to like get it off him. And I think I like bought it or traded it off him or whatever else, and it was just fantastic. Still got those games today, Turtles 1 and Turtles 2 on the Game Boy. Kind of interesting getting Turtles Freedom Manhattan Project, but not pay the money it goes for. I'm sure I could emulate it somewhere if I really wanted to, but yeah, in terms of nostalgia, the Game Boy, the first 2 Turtles games, right up there for me. Revolutionary system, the Game Boy. Revolutionary. From Game Boy to from Game & Watch to Game Boy. Absolutely insane. If you was there, you'd understand. It was absolutely bonkers. You could not believe there was something that you could interchange game cartridges and get different games on the go, like handheld. It was a revolution. I don't think there's been anything like it since, to be honest. To me at the time, that was the next step. That was absolutely insane. So some of that stuff on the Game Boy, the range of titles, just like nothing else. Like the NES's success, but even more varied. And the way people could make so much out of so little, I think was what always made gaming great, really, before the modern age where everything's sort of realistic and things, was the unbelievable amount of stuff that could be achieved with so little. It was incredible, I think. And I think the Turtles were all around that era of change. So right, let's have a look if we've got any more comments. Mark said he would choose Ralph because of the colour. Red, yeah, I know he's a fan of the red. You can't beat red, really, I suppose. In this room particularly, it's very much a blue thing, and I came in here early when the sun was out, and I was coming through the blinds, and I just thought, there's so many different tints of blue, it's kind of weird. It really just looked kind of surreal in the middle of the day when the sunlight's coming through. I don't know why. I suppose because Sega's got the blue logo and everything else. There's so many little accents of blue. Okay, let's just have a look here. I don't know what, it just comes up top comments. Stuart, you are rating the top comment with why hello. Mark wants to know if I've ever played the Power Rangers beat 'em up. I reckon I got it from a car boot sale once and sold it. But let's put it on, why not? I don't know what else people are saying. Where would it be? Definitely in America, surely. PQR, okay. Now, I know I think there might be a couple of games. They're not here, are they? Might be in Europe. As I say, I never set this up. It was the person I bought it from eBay. And thank God they have, to be honest, because this probably would have took away 2 months of my life sorting this out. They've not got Power Rangers either. I don't think this person wants Power Rangers, like. They haven't got any Power Rangers games. Let's look here. I've got Power Monger, Power Athlete. That's weird, isn't it? You think they'd have Power Rangers? Let's have another look. No. This person, the person that bought this up, doesn't like Power Rangers, I'm afraid. Unless it's World. No. I'm sure I've played it on here, you know. No, it must have all been a dream. So no, we can't do Power Rangers because apparently we've not got it. We've got Soldies. Is that one there? So this is the disadvantage of the actual Everdrive. I think it was American only, that one. Obviously not a world release. God, don't tell me I can't find any of the games. I know Mark asked for that other one as well. I will play that instead if I can't find it. Skeleton Crew. Yeah, I had this PAL version. I used to love this, playing with my friends. It was a brilliant game at the time, isometric shooter. Quite a cool soundtrack from Core Designs. Obviously, I think they really probably hit the stride with the Amiga, and then I think they're more renowned these days, perhaps, with the Mega CD stuff. But this was a pretty good game. 1995. I was into the Mega Drive late on. A lot of people have moved on to the N64. I think the PS1 was coming out, but I was still pretty certain the Mega Drive was the way to go. I think games like Micro Machines 96 and stuff like that really convinced me. So there you go, Monstrosity. I remember this being a pretty brutal game. But listen to that soundtrack. That's it. You have to move left and right with the A and B buttons. Oh, you can also fire grenades. That's good. Yeah, I quite upset myself because when I got back into collecting, I actually sold this game, the PAL version, and it turns out it's one I should have kept. I think at the time I sort of thought I was going to go for one genre. Like I see a lot of people going for now, but it didn't turn out to be for me. I find that video gaming, as much as I might like shooters or driving games or, you know, adventure games or platformers, I think video gaming, it's just too broad a subject to just say I'm going to go for one genre of gaming. I understand people where they're going for shooters and things because they feel they've not got the time or whatever else. That's cool, but for me, video gaming is such a broad thing that I just can't stick to one genre. So I kind of wish I'd kept this game. It's quite expensive, actually. No idea where I'm supposed to be going. I think it's down there. We are. Yeah, I think I have to blow this thing on the left here. That's it. So it's hard to, these memories, they don't go away. It's probably been, you know, 15, 16 years since I played this game. But yeah, it's still in my muscle memory. Still aware how things work here. And this is a cracking game in 2-player. Played so many hours of this. That's the thing with Mega Drive. I think it's why it's so important to me these days, is because I spent so many hours playing Mega Drive games back in the day. Just a ridiculous amount. Taking it to friends' houses with the 4-player adapter and your Micro Machines 96 and your Pete Sampras, and you know, it was amazing that you could play with loads of people at home. Your Bomberman, Mega Bomberman, and different games like that. And then, of course, the EA games come out. You know, FIFA Soccer, 4-player, etc., etc. Getting a very much a Mercs vibe here. Yeah, cracking game. Why I sold this, don't know. You have to blow up each side, I believe. Ooh, ooh, getting in the way of the laser. Not always recommendable. Come on, blow that side up. But this must have been really pushing the Mega Drive to its limits. I mean, for a 16-bit system, mind-blowing, mind-blowing. Have I blown that up yet? I think I have. Now it's got to get this side. Come on. Has he gone? He's gone. Onwards, well, downwards and upwards. Ooh, I'm into trouble now. Using up a lot of continues here. Why not? Why not? Spend a few. You've got them. Have it. I don't even know what this footage looks like on YouTube, to be honest. I'm not even looking at that. Hopefully not too bad. And obviously, the way to check out these games cost effectively is with an emulator or on your Everdrive. I know a lot of people on YouTube use the Xbox emulation. Definitely worth checking out these games. Get a chance. How do I change to that? I don't know. That's it. I prefer the ordinary firepower. Through there? It's through there. My God, we've actually beaten a level on a game. This is a revolution for certain. Write down the password, BGWY. Oh yeah, your traditional. This level is horrible. You got to get rid of them because they're annoying. But, I mean, look at, you know, what this is achieving on a 16-bit system. Almost something you'd expect on the Super Nintendo, to be honest. Elevator shafts, so popular. Game designers were obviously obsessed by elevators in the 90s. You think of how many games have elevator shafts. You know Streets of Rage have got one somewhere. You know Splatterhouse 2's got one, definitely. Golden Axe, probably not got an elevator scene. Alien Storm, I would not be surprised. They're everywhere. Final Fight, probably got one. What was it about elevators? We're running out of credits fast there, I'm afraid. Here we go. Entering floor 4. Destroy enemies before proceeding. It's certainly bring back some memories, this game. Great game it was indeed. I probably paid £40 for this back in the day from Megamix Entertainment. And, I spent most of my wages in there, I think, at the time. It's amazing how gaming has come on in terms of where you buy games from, because back in the 90s there was only a few places I bought games from, and most of them were like video game rental places. You know, obviously there was no such thing as online and all that business, and that to actually buy a game from like HMV or I don't think Game were even around, to be honest. Maybe they were, but I don't think they were. But to buy, there was shops like Another World and things like that in like a local city. But and I suppose there were some grey importers, but and obviously was the the things in the back of me machines or whatever else. But yeah, games that weren't as accessible as they are today. You sort of took what you could get, really, as much as anything else. It was what was available to you. You didn't, you'd read Mean Machines or C&VG or whatever and see the latest games, but that didn't mean those were accessible to you. I mean, I didn't have a checkbook or anything like that. I couldn't use grey importers. My parents were not going to agree to buying video games out of some sort of magazine and sending a check to someone they didn't know. The world was a very, very different place then. So you just went with what was available. You went with what was on the back of the box. That's how I made a decision a lot of the time. I've been killed. See, same credit -1. Just almost have to destroy all these so it's over. A lot less monster. Well, anyway, at least you've suggested a game that I can do half right at, Mike. All right, I've got to use 150 continues, but you're still seeing some of the game. Admittedly, I do not know the quality of this coverage. I do often think of getting a decent capture card, because you see people like GameSack or whatever else, and the video quality, and you just think, well, I wouldn't mind that. To most people watching on a computer or a tablet or a phone, that would be a big improvement. What's happening here? How do we get anywhere further? I don't know. I don't think anything's happening here other than getting into more and more trouble. Do I have to go in there? No. No, my memory completely lacks me at this point. You don't want to go there because he'll suck you up. Maybe you have to kill him. How do you change weapon? Try that. No. Still loads of lot less monsters everywhere. I'm afraid I don't know what I'm supposed to be doing. No, so I think I'm going to leave it there on that game because we're running around in circles here. But yeah, I mean, I'll check this game out. I had a lot of fun with this back in the 90s. A lot of fun. And the soundtrack. Okay. So let's just look at some comments. See, Mark is talking about Darwin 4081. I do actually own that game. And what an interesting shooter it is. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to pop to the toilets. Mark says the video looks okay. Occasional pixelization. Sailor Moon. Charity Shot Gamer says it'd probably be under Mighty Morphin. You are dead right. I bet you it is. We're going back to the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. I'm going to find that, then I'm going to go to the toilet while it's loading up. I bet you that's right. Jeez, should have thought of that. Well, I'm no expert. Hold on, M. There it is. Oh yeah, but look, there's two. Is it the movie or is it the ordinary one? One is for the movie, Wish to Beat 'em Up. The other is a fighting game. Okay. Okay, well, while that loads, I'm just going to pop to the toilet. I shall be back shortly. So the Power Rangers, a little bit after my time, I guess. The Power Rangers didn't really have much to do with them. I did see it occasionally on a Saturday morning, but it didn't make much sense to me. So certainly no nostalgia. I think the biggest thing for me about Power Rangers was the actual fact they had a single out. And I think back in the 90s, I'm going to choose pink or not. Back in the 90s, I used to enjoy really bad singles that I could take around my friend's flat and just play. Well, this is actually the beat 'em up one. Mike, you've lied to me. Oh, I've got it the wrong way around. Is this the beat 'em up one? Is that it? Kick and punch? Whoa! Watch it. Oh, you press up to jump. Yeah, it's kind of a bit lost on me. It just seemed really weird. I think it is really weird. Probably. Oh, I've got a gun out. I think, is this the beat 'em up one? Yeah, that's the fireball motion. We've got a dragon punch. I don't know who the hell I'm fighting. Shoot him there with the gun, kick him in the nuts, in the face. Oh, there'll be Caligas advert. I think this is the beat 'em up, honestly. This is, I would say, on a rating of 1 to 10, maybe a lucky 6. I'm not feeling it. Maybe I'm not the target audience for this game. I'm going to kick this hoof Mother Hubbard in the shins till he goes away. Yeah, stick your gas. I might have been down on the power, but you're down on the floor now. Pretty weird looking bugger. You made my Ganali monster fall, now you'll pay when he gets tall. Oh, come on. What is this? Hold on. Hold on, things are kicking off here. Power up your crystals. Switch into Megazord Dynamo. This is when they all get together, the Power Ranger people. And this is what they become. Yeah, don't mess about with this. This is Transformers on steroids. Yeah, Minas, you watch out. Watch out on the Megazord. I don't mess around. Oh, same old Caligas advert. Hey, what? I've got a bloody sword, mate. I'll take the bloody head off. Oi! Don't underestimate the power of Megazord. Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Firing. I mean, this game really is kind of an embarrassment to fighting games. It's an embarrassment to Street Fighter. This is, people who made Street Fighter should sort of take some responsibility for this. The fact that people have had to endure this because of a popular genre that they've sort of, you know, made everybody get into. I'm just going to fireball this guy to death because I'm sick of him and his horned head. Get out of here. Right, so you'd love to see me play Cheeky Cheeky Boys. Did make a gameplay of Cheeky Cheeky Boys actually. That is a monster of a game, I'm telling you. Absolute monster of a game. So I've got to admit I'm about done with the Power Rangers now. I'm going to go to the newest first and just see what people are asking for, if anyone's asking for anything. Mike says the movie one is the beat 'em up game. Yeah, I found that out. Golden Axe, Bad Foo Cup UK. Mike says Darwin 4081. Got Sailor Moon. Okay, well, we'll try Darwin and then we'll go to Golden Axe. Why not? Quite an interesting game, that Darwin. One that I bought off John the Stig, actually. probably, time's flying by so quick. It was probably about 18 months ago. I've not played it that much. I did stick at it for a few weeks and then sort of fell off track with it, but got some interesting levels, and you can't go wrong with Data East. I mean, the company has so many great games. Really do have so many games. Laser Bomb Laser. Okay, we're all set. So it's obviously based upon, well, it's not, it's not Darwin's evolution, but you can crash like that and die straight away. Ah, I see, yeah, I've got it, I remember him. So you've got sort of an Xevious bomb and sort of laser or firing mode. When you actually power up, you can take a hit. As you see, just pick up different power-ups. Sort of evolve into a different character, species, or you can just get shot like that. I mean, if you want to see a half-decent playthrough of this, there is one on my channel. You're probably not going to see it today. Game over already. Have to have another go on that. Absolutely terrible. God, I can't remember ever playing a game as badly. If I was blindfolded, I don't think I'd have done much worse. Oh my God. Well, I'm sure if you wanted to play the game yourself, you could. It is fairly decent. It's nothing mind-blowing. I think it's for those who are sort of collecting as many shooters as possible, that kind of thing. Your average kind of person just looking for a quality game, probably best to avoid this, in all honesty. You see we've got quite an interesting power up now. And these things sort of evolve different stages. Weird sound effects come in. It's sort of like taking acid, the video game, in a lot of ways. You don't know what to expect. I mean, look at what's happening now. I can't explain it. Now, I've took a hit somewhere, I don't even know where. Got power-ups there. Watch out for these lizards. Piling stuff down the car boot sale. Sort them out, shoot them down. That'll stop them. Yeah, throwing your bloody jam jar lids at me. Get out of town. There they are, the lizards again. That beaten to a bargain, you bastard. I've mentioned lizards, and the amount of people watching it's fucking flew up. It's tripled. It's tripled. There were only 3 people a minute ago. So I'd let me go back to the comments. Yeah. Play these games. If you play these games, if you catch me in the morning, I'll play these games a lot better than I will in the evening. So let's just have a look. So we have got a request for Golden Axe, and you just literally can't deny a request for Golden Axe. It would just be ill-mannered too. I mean, what a game. What a game. And the Mega Drive version, it's up there. Yeah, it's not perfect, but still pretty awesome. What? Oh my word. More issues here. More issues. Is it a world game? Yes, it is. Golden Axe. All the same across the globe, no matter where you go. Don't matter if you're floating 50 or 60 hertz on this particular title. That alone. Can you hear that? That takes me right back. That takes me right back to Ian Wilson's channel, that does. Really does take me back. So let's have a quick blast on this. You've got to be, haven't you? It's Gilius Thunderhead. I said it was Phileas Thunderbolt. That's like his bloody female partner or something. The good old Japanese games where the words were in English. I've got to admit, recently, a few games I've been playing, I've had the Japanese versions, and you kind of miss the English language. You kind of miss out on the story a bit. Even though it's vaguely, you know, quite vague and limited, you still do kind of miss out on it. Oh, I'm getting monstered. Oh, get out of it. We're going to take this off no one. That's what, like Golden Axe, I love the way you can sort of go into an animation and throw someone even though the person moved out of the way. Even though it's some bizarre glitch, it's still kind of amusing. Yeah, get out of it. My man's not big on magic, so you don't need much. All about the charge move. All about the charge move. No, not all about the base. No, the charge move. And I love that. It's that you big-breasted bastard. No, that's not nice, is it? That's cruelty to bloody dinosaurs. That's fucked off. That's her fault. Well, she deserves that, the way she treats her animal. I haven't got time for people treating animals like that. Come here, you bugger. Get here. I've got more magic than you can shake a stick at. More magic than you can shake a magic wand at. Don't try and jump at me. I'm doing the jumping. I've got horns on my head. So there we go. I want that. Out of town! No, I'm not in a good position here. Now I'm better. Go on, have it. Go on, you big bastard. Have it. Ooh. Oh, I forgot you could charge on those. Might have to bang in a bit of magic the way these boys are hanging out. Take that! Bit of lightning to the face. Not laughing so hard now, aren't they? Yeah, one's dead. Boom. Alright. Come here. And this, yeah, this takes you back, doesn't it? That music. I don't know if you can hear that, but let's see if we can just turn it one bit more. It's easy to go a bit over the top of the Bang Olufsen, but Jesus Christ, the music on this level. Let's just forget about what I'm saying. See you later, mate. Bitch. Oh, give some of the dragon now. Oh, it's gone. So here we go. I mean, these games always better with a friend. Definitely. I think this stood the test of time. I think Golden Axe. I still think it's a lot of fun to play this game, even on your own. Even just with the charge attack. There's some degree of skill, I think. And bloody skeletons, right? These lot are getting a load of magic in their face. Let's mine go. How about Pinky? So Russ is in. He says he's only just seen this on his feed. I've no idea. I never sort of plan these things. I just sort of start doing it. So Golden Axe has been requested. I've got sucked into it straight away. Might like to see Road Avengers on the Sega CD. Yeah, that's a classic game. That is a classic game. Very nostalgic to me. An 80s sneaker freak. I think Steve. He says he's give Fantasia a try. Truly awful game. My most disappointing experience as a kid on my Mega Drive. We'll live to hear it. It's the anti-Castle of Illusion. It's Castle of Illusion every way. Yeah, I've had Fantasia. And do you know what? I wanted to like it. You know, it's Disney. Disney games on the Mega Drive are pretty good. So you expect the best there. Get out of it! Oh, come on, what's going on? Throwing magic into the mix, not a film riding the dragon. Yeah, Disney games, you expect them to be, pretty much guaranteed awesome. But yeah, Fantasia. I think my words for that game would not be too pleasant, to be honest. I think I've got as far as the stage after the first stage, and then it was so annoying. I just said, nah, no way. The thing is, you just know you can play a better game. I suppose there is some enjoyment from playing bad games, but when time becomes limited, playing bad games is just like a bad option. You might as well just play something decent and there's plenty to choose from. Yeah, don't fuck about my dragon, you big bastard. Oh, you whatever. Is that it? So I think we're going to give it a go there. So why not? We'll go with Fantasia, why not? Yeah, Golden Axe. Amazing. Do like Golden Axe, definitely. So we'll try Fantasia, but I mean, this is literally going to be a few minutes of this. I think it's on a world actually. Again, I didn't set this up, someone else did. There it is. Yeah, I remember there being a massive fuss about the movie Fantasia and this game, and then when it actually came out, it turned out to be the biggest bag of pants ever. So I mean, at this point in time, you're thinking this game is pretty good, right? We'll put on bloody easy to start off with, I tell you. So I believe the best thing to do is just avoid everything. I don't know if I've been hit or what. I believe I do I have? I didn't have no attack. Musically, it's pretty decent. Oh, this could be my best performance this evening so far. I'm literally flying through this game. This might as well rename the live stream complete walkthrough of Fantasia. I think the best thing to do is avoid anything. Any sort of gameplay that's available, avoid that fucker. Jesus Christ, that won't work. Oh no. Ooh. Ooh. We're bagging to continue. I've got a spare quid in my pocket. I'll put it in. It's not looking good so far. I mean, musically, I like it. I like music. It's that music. That's good. Got full range there, hasn't it? So I presume you just got to avoid everything because anything you get near is just an absolute bloody nightmare. Don't you forget that. Jump over that. Jump over that. Jump over that. I've run into that. Oh, I've run into that. I mean, I did have a copy of this about probably 6 months ago. Probably less than that, probably 4 months ago. What's that blue thing? I did have a copy of this Japanese version. It was in pretty good condition, but you could just tell the game was no good. Forget it. I'm not playing anymore. I'm not playing anymore. I'll give it a try. I'll give it a try, Steve. It's no good. Don't let it. The best thing you can do with this game is load it up, go to the options screen, choose sound select, and just listen to the music. It's probably the best thing you can do, really. Yeah, I would say any more than like £1 is too much to pay for Fantasia. If you paid more than £1, you've actually been conned. I would be reluctant to pay. Hold on, game tough. Hold on, crikey. So we've got Crying Biohazard Battle from Mike, and we've got some Zero Tolerance going. Zero Tolerance from Game Taff. Well, why not? Let's check out some Zero Tolerance. Not much idea about it. I think it's a first-person game. Where would it be featured? Well, I mean, it's at the end here. It's not there. Europe. Zero Tolerance. Yeah, I think I did try a few first-person shooters on the Mega Drive. I think I had Cyborg. No. Something beginning with C. I can't remember what it was. And another game. It was actually one of the ones that was two-player link-up. I think it's probably the only game. No idea what it was called. It weren't very good. Sonically, I'm enjoying this straight away. I'm thinking, yeah, techno pop. I'm open for that. Oh yeah, reach for the blue aces. Blue isn't sold so far. I'm sold. He looks a bit shocked, doesn't he? Get ready, soldiers, for another glorious day in the Plant Defence Corps. You're about to do the job you were trained to do. You are absolutely the toughest, meanest soldier in the corps. Now listen up now. Yeah, I'm Captain Ishi. See, the thing, I don't want to do this game any injustice because it probably is absolutely amazing when you get into it. And considering the hardware we are running on currently, this is pretty impressive. So, you know, we picked up a shotgun. I've now armed the shotgun. So basically, don't cross me, because I will shoot you. Now I don't know which button is to shoot, but oh, B seems to do the business. Some of them guards. Oh yeah. Oh, ammunition's low. Now unfortunately they've only got handguns. Don't mess around with the shotgun, Meister. What? What's going on now? I think I'm going to go handgun really more than hand to hand. It's a bit of the Wild West now, but obviously we've got plenty of bullets for the handgun. Shotgun made short work of them for certain. Oh yes. Now I see there's a map there in the middle of the screen. Probably be handy to follow that. It looks like I've fallen off the end of the world there. Indeed I am. It's amazing how many people have left shotgun ammo on the floor in this place. I imagine this was pretty intense when it came out. Almost reminds me of sort of early Jaguar games in the way that I think, was it called Cybermorph? At the time that was like unbelievable. The fact it could speak to you and the amount of levels was pretty insane. I already think I've reached a plateau on this game. I don't know where I'm going now. I've killed everyone who needs killing. Oh, maybe not. Oh, here we go, back in the action. Where's the gun gone? Shotgun, 30 bullets. Don't move. Whoa, we are surrounded. Give me some serious dead bodies at the end of this. Yeah, I don't know. I've got plenty of handgun collected now. So eat your heart out, dude. Now we've got game task to get some Alien Storm going. He can't make his mind up. Alien Storm, you can't go bad with that game, so yeah. But before that, we've got to get rid of Crying Biohazard Battle. So yeah, I think Zero Tolerance is probably not a bad game, you know. Crying, I'm not very good at it, Mike, to be honest. I think the first level's pretty easy, and then it actually gets really difficult. I did watch your video out of the red power up, the homing shooter. Definitely made things a lot easier. But prior to that, I didn't really understand the power-up system. Obviously, you can build up power shots here. Well, we can just get a shot like that. As I remember, it's a lot easier to just do this for so you want to cut the red ones really. Was it the red one? Or was it a different one? I can't remember now. I actually bought this game, Japanese version, on eBay probably 4 years ago. At the time, this guy had loads of brand new copies. I think they were like £6 each or something like that. £7, £8. I don't know, something like that. It was absolutely unreal, really. I've lost the red one already. Always a red one. I'm sure the red one was the only one. I'm not so sure now. Oh, blown that again. Not good. This first level is actually just like, I think that's it. I think that's it done. Sorry, I was reading the comments. Yeah, Game Taff says he managed to complete Zero Tolerance earlier. Yeah, nice one. Looks like to be a pretty decent game, to be honest. Certainly back when it was released, it would have been pretty mind-blowing. Let me just turn the music down a little bit. I think it was called Cybercop, the game I actually played a lot. It was first person sort of game. Didn't seem that good at the time, although I'm sure I'll probably appreciate it quite a bit more these days. I'm getting absolutely beasted. This bit, unless you get this guy and just get rid of him, is a nuisance. Absolute nuisance. There's a load of them as well. Oh dear. So let's let's have a look at a bit of Alien Storm. I think one of my favourite side-scrolling beat 'em ups actually. Found this at the car boot sale for like £5 Japanese version. The guy he had a Mega Drive and a load of stuff, and he said, "Nah, I'm not selling it separately." And I was like, "Yeah, but I really want that game." Don't know if it's in USA, perhaps. And eventually, I just said to him, "Look, I'll give you a £5 for that game." And he said, "You know what? Go on then." And it was only the second Japanese Mega Drive game I've ever seen out at car boot sale. So yeah, I paid £5 for it. I mean, you can probably get on eBay for about £10, but this is fantastic. It really is fantastic. You won't be far wrong with this. I tell you now, you will not be far wrong. If you've got someone you can play games with, you've got this. You won't be far wrong. It's absolutely awesome. It's much like, you know, your Golden Axe, Streets of Rage. You can't crumble. I'm getting a bit of a beast at the minute. It's not my fault. I had to hang around ages today till I could have a drink, and then obviously when I could have a drink, you know, I have a drink. So it doesn't make the game any easier. Perhaps add a little bit of challenge to them, perhaps. Yeah, okay. The thing that sets this game with everything else is just the variety. You've got like almost first-person shooter sections. You've got sort of almost shoot 'em up sections. You've got obviously the beat 'em up genre here represented. Just so much variety. I love games that just make you think, what the hell? What the bloody hell are these people thinking making a game like this? What's it all about? You know, I enjoy that kind of thing. And I think a lot of these old games, they've almost got underlying sense of humour. So here we go. This is what I'm talking about, the first-person shooter section. I mean, you know, what were they thinking? I mean, yes, it's awesome, absolutely brilliant. I think a big thing growing up with video games was destruction. It became a massive part of gaming. I remember playing like touring cars 2, my friend in 2-player mode, just go split screen, just running at each other as fast as possible, see how much we could destroy each other's cars and things. It was, you know, the more you could destroy like the environments and things, the better a game seemed to be. So it was nice to see the first-person mode. The running part, which feels a little bit like a shoot 'em up, or traditional shoot 'em up. Just mad, really. So I'm hoping to buy. I've seen Mike actually did a video about it earlier about the Castlevania series. I think it's 101, Gaming 101. I've actually got Sega Arcade Classics 1 sort of book. I'm thinking of buying it. I've got it on my Amazon watch list. I think this may cover this game. So interested to find out a bit more about this. It's certainly a very strange concept, I'd say. And I've made a gameplay video about this in the past. Very much compared this robot to a type of character, a little bit Lost in Space-esque. That's my special move, blowing myself up. Seemed to work quite well. So here we go, the boss. Let's just completely stay out of this guy's way. The liability to destroy anyone's health. I'm going to get out of shot. Oh, he's reversing up onto, he's backing up onto me. Oh, watch it. Go on, I'll bang him on one continue just to beat him. Oh. So here we go. This is probably the part that surprised me the most about this game. You've got to love it. You've got to love it. Absolutely mental. Great attention to detail, great massive sprites, really. Lovely sense of speed, explosive effects. A pretty impressive game, really. Like I say, especially played with a friend. Have a look if we've got any more suggestions before we get too hooked into Alien Storm. Probably play one or two more games and then call it a night, I think. Absolutely starving myself. Probably must have something to eat. Let's just pause that and have a look. So Mark says that the Arcade Classics Volume 1 gets in between the differences between this and the Sega Massive and arcade versions. And game tough, asked him fan Sonic 3D. Many people don't seem to like it, but he loves it. So yes, I've actually got that sumo wrestling game, Mike. I've actually got it, I think. And Mike has for Vampire Killer. So it's between Vampire Killer and Sonic 3D. I think we'll go Vampire Killer. I think this will be the last game. Yeah, Sonic 3D. Weirdly enough, I went with my friend to London when I was about 14, 15 years old. His mum worked at Harrods and went to Sega World in London. And they had Sonic 3D. And at the time, I think probably Sonic 2 was out on the Mega Drive or whatever. And it was just completely mind-blowing seeing that 3D Sonic game. I'm not sure how I feel about it. I have played it. I think I've played it mostly on the Xbox 360 Sega Mega Drive Arcade Collection, or whatever it's called, Sonic's Greatest Hits. So it's not called any of those things, but it's called something similar. And yeah, cracking game. Yes, I think, Mark, I'm gonna order that Sega Arcade Classics Volume 1. I'm quite tempted to get the Konami shooters one as well. So I've got the European version of this, which is basically a very watered down version, sort of torn between keeping it and selling it. It's worth pretty decent money, but it's always nice to have it there on the shelf, I think. But it certainly plays better at 60 Hz, and the attention to detail, the gore, etc. Definitely an improvement from what we've seen over here. I am kind of nostalgically tied to the European release just because I did actually hire it out when it was new. I didn't think much to it, to be fair. I don't think I thought much to any of the Konami games other than Rocket Knight Adventures. I don't know if that was because of the quality of the conversions or what the deal was there, but probably just not my kind of thing, to be honest. So I believe this is almost a remake of the original game. Something like that. Oh, getting gangbanged. I don't find the axe. Getting out of it. Whatever. See you later. Well, yeah, Castlevania games, obviously pretty important in the history of video gaming. I've got this for the Mega Drive, I've got Castlevania 2, the Game Boy. I've passed up on the original Castlevania so many times at car boot sales, mainly because people wanted too much money for them. I don't know, I do kind of like this kind of thing. I think probably my first introduction to this kind of genre was perhaps actually Batman on the original Game Boy, which I felt was a little bit Castlevania-esque. I'll take that. I'm getting a bit of a beasting off this, I'm going to have to hope for the best. That's it, managed to fleet my way through. If you are thinking of buying this game and thinking of buying the PAL version, it doesn't play particularly well at 60 Hz. You get a lot of slowdown. So it was definitely optimised for the 50 Hz PAL regions. Come on then, what am I going to describe a bit more? Come on, get out of this. Yeah, that's the sumo game I've got, Mike. Bought it off Craig Cherie. Craig's here again, probably again about 6-9 months ago. I think I played it once. It seems really impressive, to be honest. I love the artwork. I've always loved the artwork on the front cover. I think it's a really good game behind it, definitely. hoping to get more in depth on it at some point, but I got it at such a good price, I just couldn't resist buying it at the time. It was just ridiculous. So. You bastard. Hold on. Okay. Mike says Sonic 3D Blast is okay. It wasn't the kind of Sonic game wanted back then. No, it wasn't. It was not the kind of Sonic game wanted back then. I couldn't understand it, to be honest, when I seen it in that arcade. Compared to like Sonic 2 or Sonic 3, it almost seemed like a step back, although I can appreciate it is quite an addictive game. You know, like the original Flicky or the games that was based off. Well, I think basically it's almost, you know, Flicky was sort of copied off Mappy, wasn't it, which was a Sega game, and so on and so forth. And Sonic 3D was sort of based off those games as well. Oh, I was going to say it's very hard to. So Mark says this is his favourite game, the American version. Compare alongside X-Men 2, The Clone Wars. I've owned X-Men 2, The Clone Wars a few times. I just doesn't really work for me. I can appreciate it graphically and technically, but I just don't think I'm that big a fan of the X-Men. Yeah, quality game. Did own the NTSC version as well, but yeah, it didn't really strike a chord with me, I don't think. Here we go, another boss. Seems to be hitting him that much. Not sure. Axes, it seems. Go for a bit of toe tapping. Oh, you'll regret that, kid. Boom. Yeah, I mean, all I knew was the European version of Mega Drive Castlevania, to be honest, until I really got on YouTube and that. Obviously, seeing the differences, you'd be mad not to be playing Vampire Killer. Censorship was so weird back in the day. It's like, you know, Devil Crash or I can't think what it's called now in Europe, but you know, the pinball game. You've got to love the reflection there. Oh, the fatal mistake. Oh, God, you jump in the water, then man at all, really. Get out of it. Oh, you do your own thing over there. Still comfier. It's all about memorisation, definitely. This reminds me of Sonic 2, strangely. The aqua level in that game. Was it called Aquatic Ruins? I have no idea. But horrible level when you fall down, anyway. Very similar to the water part of the game. This has got some really annoying boss character at the top there. You gotta get timing right. I don't seem to be on it. Oh, maybe I am. No. Oh no. Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh no. Oh no, I'm pressing the wrong button and all sorts. Oh. Oh. I'm in trouble now. Yes, I've been swallowed up. Yeah, you got to get that right from the start. Let's have one more go and then we'll call it a day, I think. Timing is all off. Oh dear. Can't believe I can't even hit him now. Never drink and play games. You'll fail miserably. I've done it in the past. I'm drowning. Yeah, that's Castlevania. So I think I'm going to leave it there. Thank you to everyone who's watched, commented, and hopefully I'll load some more videos soon. Goodbye for now.